Okay,
Okay.
okay. I will begin. Start again. Okay, okay.
Okay, go ahead. Start
Hello,
again.
hello, Mr. Kwartler, and nice to meet you. I'm very happy to be able to meet you and interview for my channel Club do Gup. I'm Vladimir Dias, also known Dias Gup. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I am a Gup breeder, and I admire and love his fish a lot. Okay?
Okay, well, welcome. Welcome. Nice to meet you in person. Sort of.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I have relatives in Rio. I haven't spoken to them in years, though.
Okay. Come on, one day to visit this city. Okay.
I would love to.
I hope go to America one day too.
Well, if you come, you're welcome to visit. But if I come to Rio, it'll be during Carnival.
Okay. Okay, I'm happy. The first question is, where are you and where are you currently living?
Okay, I live now in Sebring, Florida, which is in the middle of the state. Originally, I'm from New York City. And I moved here in 1998.
Okay, okay, okay. And I would like to ask, when you started to breed guppies, and what was the first lineage that you started to raise it?
Oh, I was young. My father always had fish when I was growing up. So I started breeding all kinds of fish when I was around 7 or 8 years old. When I was around 12 or 13, I decided I just wanted to breed guppies.
Okay.
And I went to, people took me to different meetings and I met different breeders. I joined different clubs and I devoted my whole life to breeding guppies.
Okay, okay. My father began breed fish when I was a child, and I learned to his to breed fish too. Which lineages of gups had and has now?
What strains?
Lineages. Which?
Oh, my oldest strains are my half-black AOC leopards. I've had them for years. Some of my cobras I've had for a long time. My blues I've had for about 10 years. My American greens I've also had about 10 years. Now I have another line of greens everybody calls Shulbul greens, which are basically a green that's been crossed into a Moscow. I've had those for a while. My purples.
Purples?
Yeah, half black purples, half black greens. My half black purples and my half black greens are the same strain that I've separated in several different lines. But I have a pure line of half black purples. I have another line of half black purples that also throw half black greens. I have a pure line of half black greens, but they also throw half black purple. So I keep them separate, and then every few generations I cross again.
Okay.
But I have a lot of different strains. I'm always messing or playing with different varieties.
Okay, okay. And which lineage you more liking, most liking, preference of the lineage what lineage you love?
My half black AOCs, any other color. The ones that look like a leopard with the half black body. For the past 30 years, I've been winning that class in the IFGA. Everybody knows me for half black leopards.
I see your videos in your channel. I subscribe, and
Right.
I see that your gulps, that a pattern of body shape, strong fish. Yeah, I like that type of fish, that body shape. I like it very much. That my fish, I try, I trying.
Yeah,
I try.
Guppies require a lot of patience.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
To get the good thick peduncle, the body, with a matching dorsal and caudal is one of the hardest things with the guppies. To
Yes,
put that whole package together takes a lot of patience.
yes.
Yeah. You have to pick the right females. Yeah, patience.
Passion. Ever. And which lineage? I asked before. I know that you raise fish in the International Federation Guppy Association standard. But can you tell me you also bred others in different patterns?
Well, I try to stick to the IFGA standards. Every time I've acquired a strain from an Asian strain or something from Thailand or
Thailand, okay.
Or Hong Kong, whatever. They're always smaller fish, but very good color. And every time I've tried to put them into my strains,
okay,
they're not compatible.
okay.
I tried one time with I don't remember whose fish they were. They were a red snakeskin. They called them Russian snakeskin, and I bought them on eBay or Aquabid or whatever, and they were beautiful fish for one generation.
Okay.
The second generation, not so good.
Okay.
So, but the first generation, they were nice fish. Second generation, it showed all the mistakes.
It happens. It happens. Yeah. It can happen. It can happen. And yes, happens in my bridge gap too. Well, which food you give to your groups breeding? Which food do?
Okay, so I buy 3 different types of a high protein flake food. Okay, I use beef heart flake, earthworm flake, and spirulina flake.
Spirulina flake, okay.
Spirulina flake. And
I
grind them. And I grind them into a powder and keep them in the refrigerator. And I rotate them. Okay.
Okay.
I feed dry food twice a day. And I feed brine shrimp twice a day. Live baby brine shrimp twice a day.
Okay. Today tuna. Okay.
2 days. Yeah. Okay. So in other words, 4 times they eat 4 times a day. Okay. But my breeders, I alternate. I feed not every day. I feed a diet of frozen bloodworms,
Bloodworm.
and adult brine shrimp, frozen.
Okay.
But
I
not every day because it makes the tank very messy.
okay. I use to brine sleep baby too in my live food. I give it to my gups, and I use the flakes, the granulated, and I don't use bloodworm, but I can try. I can try. I don't use it. I don't use it.
If you're having success and you're not using it, there's no need to use it. I use it to stimulate birth for my breeders. Because
Okay.
I find if they don't get enough frozen bloodworm,
It stimulates birth.
I find it does. It puts a lot of weight on the female, and the quality of the babies is greater. Okay.
Excellent. It's
Yeah.
good. I,
Yeah.
I happy to know it now. Yeah. I will learn more to you.
Yeah. Patience.
Patient. Which procedure you use and which parameter you use to select your gups? Which parameter?
To select to pick breeders?
Yes.
Right. I pick my breeders at an early age, young, 3, 4, 5 months old. I don't wait till they get full, because most of my strains I'm familiar with. So I don't have to wait for them to be mature to pick my males. And my females, I look for the thick body. Okay. They don't have to be the biggest, just a good thick body. I don't, most of my strains, the shape of the caudal on my females is the same, nothing unique about them, very plain. My red line, my full reds, that's a little different. I look for good body color in those females. And the yellowing or the orange in the caudal only on my reds. That's very important. But the males, I look for matching dorsal and the good shape. Okay. You can see the shape early. Okay. If they're narrow dorsal, they're going to produce inferior fish the next generation. So always look for that good shape in the dorsal. Very important.
Dorsal. Big dorsal.
Yeah.
Okay.
The good shape. So if it's a skinny dorsal, they'll produce small males or not big bodies. If the dorsal has some size to it, generally the next generation that they produce are going to have a good body and a good dorsal.
Yeah. I learned more rich to you. Thank you. I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know.
Talking to you makes me think the next couple videos, maybe I should explain a little of these.
Okay. I have more 2 or 3 asks. Okay. I will soon. Because okay. I know that you will have busy, and I too. Okay, my friend.
Okay.
Thank you. Tell me, how are the system structures of the shows of GAP, the championships that are in the United States? How? Okay.
Well, because the IFGA has a point system, okay? It requires you to show in at least 5 shows to accumulate enough points if you're concerned about winning a class championship. You cannot win a class championship with 1 show. you have to participate in several shows over the year. And that requires shipping to these shows. Okay. The first show this year, I shipped to a show. I'm not going to mention the name, and everybody saw my videos, but all my fish came back dead because they didn't handle it. They didn't take care of the fish. So those are some of the things you have to prepare for when you send your fish. You have to put trust in the club to take care of your fish and send them back.
Okay.
I mean, I have a lot of tanks. Luckily, I'm able to raise a lot of fish to have for shows. But those fish that went to that first show were my best. They did very well, but they never made it to another show because they all came back dead. So that's the problem with IFGA shows. It forces you to ship because not everybody can afford to travel, because there'll be one show on the West Coast, 25 hours driving or flying. Flying is expensive, so you ship your fish. So, matter of fact, I'm going next week. Is the show 3 hours away, which is good. So it takes 2 days for me to prepare my fish to bring to a show.
Okay. And the ultimate speak. I am a fan of your work, and don't speak. Don't ask. I would like. What message you would like to leave to all your fans in Brazil and around the world?
What message?
To finish it. Yes.
Well, I'm familiar with people in South America because they came to visit me one time. Rodrigo, Valdu, you know them? You know Rodrigo? Yes?
Yeah.
You know Rodrigo and Valdu and Michelle Bruno?
Okay.
They all
Michelle
came to
Bruno.
visit me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it seems in Brazil, or I guess mostly Brazil has a good club, and that's only the one part of South America. South America is big. Now, I don't know of any other. I don't know if there's clubs outside of Brazil. If there are, I don't know of them. So the best thing for the clubs in Brazil or the members in Brazil is to get on, do video like you're doing, and put it on YouTube or Facebook, and communicate with people in South America to promote the hobby. I know it's not the best thing to be able to travel, especially after COVID. Not everybody wants to travel anymore. That's one of my problems. So, but the fish in South America are pretty good. I've seen some of Rodrigo's fish, very nice. Michelle has those snake skins he has. And he has some greens that are nice. But they have to share their fish. If the members or the breeders in South America don't share their fish, it will not allow the hobby to grow.
Okay. I would like to thank you, and I'm glad. I'm happy to to give me the interview. I respect. I love it, and I went. I hope go to USA one day to know you, to meet you in person. Okay.
Okay, sounds like a good plan. Sounds good.
Okay.
Very good.
Bye.
Okay, Vlad. Take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.